Hello students. In this lecture, we are going to deal about drilling fluids or drilling mud. The drilling fluids or drilling mud is associated with drilling process or drilling method of oil wells. Here we are going to discuss about the functions of drilling fluids and types of drilling fluids. An introduction about drilling fluids. Drilling fluid is a mixture of water, clay, weighing material and a few chemicals. Weighing material used is barite. These weighing materials are added to the drilling fluid to increase the density of drilling fluid. When the density is increased, it will help in exerting excess pressure because in each and every well there should be pressure exerted which should balance in order to keep every well under control. The significance of drilling fluid. The first significance is it is used to raise the cuttings made by the bit and lift them to the surface for disposal. We know that when a well is dug, it will have so many rock cuttings. These rock cuttings are carried to the surface with the help of drilling fluids. Another significance is it provides a means of keeping underground pressures in check. Here are the functions of drilling fluids. It assists in making hole by removal of cuttings. During the drilling process, the rock cuttings produced will be carried to the surface with the help of drilling fluids. Cooling and lubrication of bit and drill string. Necessary cooling and lubrication of the bit is required because in drilling process heat may be evolving and this heat is produced due to the friction while cutting. Power transmission to the bit nozzles or turbines. It is performed with the help of drilling fluids. The drilling fluids assist in hole preservation by support of borehole wall. There is a chance of collapse of material into the borehole wall, so that support is provided by the drilling fluids. Containment of formation fluid. The formation fluid means whatever is contained in the well. So these drilling fluids are added with certain solid material or weighing material in order to increase the density of drilling fluids. It also supports the weight of pipe and casing. It serves as a medium for formation logging. And what are the functions of the drilling fluid? It must not corrode the bit, drill string and casing and surface facilities. It must not impair the productivity of the producing horizon and it must not pollute the environment. Types of drilling fluids. Many types of drilling fluids are used in industry. Major categories include air, water, and oil-based fluids. Each has many subcategories based on the purpose, additives, or clay states. Here in this figure, you can see the circulating system used in the drilling process. The equipment in the circulating system consists of a large number of items. You can see a mud pump. The mud pump takes the mud from the mud pit and sends it out a discharge line to a standpipe. You can see the standpipe here. The mud pump will pump or take in the mud from the mud pit and it will be transferred through the standpipe. Standpipe is a steel pipe which is mounted vertically on one leg of the derrick. Derrick, you know that it is the longest vertical structure of the rig. The mud is pumped up the standpipe and into a flexible, very strong hose called as rotary hose or Kelly hose. Here you can see the Kelly. The rotary hose or the Kelly hose is connected to fuel. The Kelly is connected to fuel. The mud enters the fuel and it goes down the Kelly, the drill pipe, drill collars and exit at the bit. At last it will reach the bit. When it reaches the bit, it will take a U-turn and it will head up the hole in the annulus. That means it will take a U-turn and it will go upward through the annular region. Annular region is the space between the outside of drill string and the wall of the hole. Finally, the mud leaves the hole through a steel pipe called mud return line and falls over a vibrating screen-like device called shale shaker. First of all, we can see about water-based muds. As the name itself, there is the base is water. Water-based muds consist of four basic phases. They are water, active colloidal solids, inert solids, and chemicals. You can see the figure here. Water consists around 80%. The water may be either fresh or salt water. The active colloidal solids, especially the clay or bentonite, it is around plus of minus 5%. Inert solids, especially barite, it is an inactive ingredient present in these water-based muds. Then certain chemicals. Water is acting as a continuous phase of any water-based mud. The primary function of the continuous phase is to provide initial viscosity which can be modified to obtain any desirable rheological properties. The second function of a continuous phase is to suspend the reactive colloidal solids such as bentonite, inert solids such as barite. So, the two functions of a continuous phase is given as to provide initial viscosity and another one is to suspend all the particles which are present in the water-based muds. Water acts as a medium for transferring the surface available hydraulic horsepower to the bit on the bottom of the hole. Water is also a solution medium for all the conditioning chemicals which are added to the drilling fluid. In water-based muds, clay is added to increase density, viscosity, gel strength and yield point. Clay helps to decrease fluid loss by holding water. Clays used in water-based drilling fluids are mainly in three groups: bentonite, kaolinite, ileites. The chemicals used in water-based muds can be grouped according to their functions as thinners, dispersants, and deflocculants. Please see the types of water-based muds. Clear water. Clear water mud is made by pumping water down to the hole during drilling and letting it react with formations containing clay or shale. Water dissolves the clay and returns to the surface as mud. This mud is characterized by its high solid content and high filter loss resulting in a thick filter cake. Calcium mud. Calcium muds are superior to freshwater mud when drilling massive sections of gypsum and anhydrite as they are susceptible to calcium contamination. When calcium is added to a suspension of water and bentonite, the calcium cations will replace sodium cations on the clay plates. When calcium mud comes into contact with shale formations, the swelling of shale is greatly reduced in the presence of calcium cations. The major advantage of calcium mud is their ability to tolerate a high concentration of drilled solids without affecting the viscosity of mud. Lignosulfonate mud. This is also a water-based mud. This mud type is considered to be suitable when high mud densities are required, working under moderately high temperatures, high tolerance for contamination by drilled solids, low filter losses required. This type of mud consists of fresh water or salt water, bentonite, ferrochrome, lignosulfonate, caustic soda, CMC carboxymethyl cellulose or stabilized starch. It is not suitable for drilling shale sections due to adsorption of water. KCl or polymer mud. The basic components of KCl or polymer mud are fresh water or seawater, KCl, inhibiting polymer, viscosity building polymer, stabilized starch or carboxymethyl cellulose, caustic soda, lubricants. This mud is suitable for drilling the shale sections due to its superior slowing inhibition properties. The thing that you have to understand is that if there are lot amount of shale in the formation, it will cause well bore instability. So these shale sections or the shale swelling is to be controlled. So KCl polymer help in inhibiting the slowing characteristics. It is also suitable for drilling potentially productive sands. The second category of drilling fluids is oil-based muds. Oil-based muds has been defined as a system where the continuous phase is a suitable oil. The following are the components of oil-based muds. Any suitable oil, especially least crude oil, refined oils. Asphalt. Asphalt are colloidal sized organophilic materials which are used in the oil mud and impart the required properties, control the fluid loss mainly through their absorptive characteristics. Some amount of water, emulsifiers, heavy metal soaps or fatty acids are added to the oil mud in order to emulsify the water in oil. Surfactants, calcium hydroxide, weighing materials, and other chemical additives. Among all of these, only oil and asphalt is necessary for the proper functioning of oil mud. Although the presence of water is not required in oil mud, some water is generally added to react with chemical additives in order to increase the rheological properties of oil. The third category of drilling fluids is aerated muds. Usually aerated fluids are used in underbalanced drilling operations. The most frequently used aerated fluids are air-liquid mixtures, foam, mist, and gas.